we're back in class. Well, that was the fastest class I've ever seen. The bell rings, ending the period. Someone calls out to me unexpectedly. I turn to face the source. Oh. Ryu Fujibashi. Ryo? I can't remember how to pronounce her name. She's the class president, I think. Or rather, she's the girl that was saddled with the responsibility of being the class president. If I remember correctly, she's Kyo's younger twin. She insecurely darts her eyes left and right as she's standing next to my desk. Yeah? Here. She says as she hands me a sheet of paper. There's a lot of girls. How am I supposed to do so many different girl voices? A love letter? No, it's not. You're bolder than you look. It's not easy to just hand that to me directly. It's not a love letter. It's a chain letter then. Oh, that's Tomoya. It's a chain letter then. It's kind of mean of you to hand it to me so nonchalantly. I don't think it's a chain letter either. A letter of challenge? Fujibashi blushes and presses the paper against my chest. It's the handout from this morning's homeroom. Oh, lame. I toss it in my desk drawer without so much as looking at it. It's probably nothing important anyway. Do you need something else? I think you should try to come to school on time more often. That's no concern of yours, right? But, I think it'd be better if you came on time. Do you think you can start picking on your classmates' attendance now that you're class prez? That's not it, but... Well? Oh, that's her. Well, her eyes start to water. Oh, Tomoya, you hurt her feelings! I guess that was a little too much. Apologize. Although I don't think that's something Tomoya would do. I don't know. I'm sorry, I went a bit too far. No, I was out of line. I'm sorry. Hey, Okazaki, don't make the class prez cry, okay? Otherwise her sister will come after you. It's okay, I'm not crying. Liar. You can't say that when you're on the verge of tears. In any case, since no tears have actually come out, let's just say she isn't crying. Well, I'll consider it. Oh, yes. But if you could, please try not to be late. With that, Fujibashi takes out a deck of cards from her shirt pocket. Then gently but clumsily, she begins to shuffle the deck. Why? It's been a long time since I've seen the anime. I know this is probably all in the anime, because we haven't really made a lot of decisions yet. And then the cards splatter across the floor. Oh. Flustered, she picks them up off the ground and starts shuffling again. She manages to do it this time. Fujibashi clumsily fans the cards out and holds them out toward me. What's this? Go ahead. Should I pick one? Please pick 3. I have no clue what's going on. She trying to show me some sort of card trick? In any case, I take 3 cards. Please show them to me. Here. She stares at the 3 cards I had chosen. Oh, Okazaki-kun, you'll be late tomorrow. Is she trying to pick a fight? Hey, didn't you just tell me to come on time? What's this about? Oh, on your way to school tomorrow, there'll be an old lady who'll have trouble crossing the street. You'll be late because you'll help her. But she'll be grateful for your help and give you some money for your trouble. Wait a second. Oh, wait a second. Why is your fortune so detailed? I wouldn't believe that if you were using tarot cards, much less playing cards. How can you possibly tell all that would happen with just numbers and suits? It's a girl's intuition. Her sixth sense is in full force, huh? On top of that, she's pretty confident about it. Could it be that you actually don't want me to come to school? That's not it. It's just what the fortune says. Okay then, I absolutely won't be late tomorrow. Huh? Even if I came across an old lady in trouble at the crosswalk, I'll pretend I don't see her. I don't think that's nice. I think you should help others when they're in need. No, I'll abandon her. Tomoya. But, ding dong. Oh, there, the bell's ringing. Go back to your seat. Well then, Miss Bossy. Upon me saying so, Fujibashi heads for her seat with her shoulders dropped. Oh, that was Tomoya that said that. I'm so tired. I don't know. I'm homesick from school today. I probably shouldn't be playing. Because my brain's not working. I don't know. Sheesh, she's making me feel depressed. Please don't take the fortune too seriously, she says and trots to her seat. Maybe she's really trying to pick a fight after all. Having been told such a weird fortune, I'm feeling kind of blue. Why? As I rest my head on the table after third period, I hear a loud bang from the seat next to mine. I look up to see that Sunohara has slammed his bag onto the table. What's wrong? You seem to be in a bad mood and it's not even noon. Oh, I woke up feeling great. Had a fantastic morning. That's good to hear. It's what happened after that put me in such a bad mood. After I eat breakfast, I normally make myself some coffee and go back to my room. Nothing makes me happier than having a little moment of peace and quiet right before I get my day started. Okay, come on, hurry up, get the story going already. And just like every other morning, I pushed the play button on my cassette player and started drinking my coffee. I like to relax to the sounds of my favorite hip-hop songs. Not only that, it's a one-of-a-kind mixtape with all of my favorites on it. Oh no. Oh, so graceful. He got the rap. Forget it, this is stupid. It made me spit my coffee out everywhere. Why were my awesome songs replaced with your nonsensical rapping? Huh? Did I do that? Yeah, you introduced yourself at the beginning. My name is Okazaki. Oh, yeah, I did. That tape was a one-of-a-kind, man. It had all my favorite songs on it. Don't get mad. I was trying to do something nice for you. If you were any good, I'd still be mad at you. Why? I was rapping you about all your best qualities. No, you didn't. It sounded to me like you couldn't think of a single nice thing to say. Well, yeah, actually, that's true. I couldn't come up with anything when it came down to it. Sorry. Oh. Man, what you did was messed up. Huh, are you saying I'm in the wrong here? Of course I am. How would this be anything but your fault? Not only that, you left it on record and went home. You wiped out everything after your stupid freestyle. Who cares about those lame old songs? I do. They were the best of the best. Give them back. I mean, I didn't take them. How am I supposed to give them back? You know that's impossible. Thank you, Tomoya. Thank you for being the voice of reason here. Then go rent the CDs again and remake the whole mixtape. I'll make another recording and try harder next time. How's that? It's a pretty good compromise, right? No, don't ever record over my tapes again. In fact, don't even touch them. What did I do to deserve this? You learned a good lesson. Always be sure to break off the recording protection tab on the cassettes you love. Even if I did, I bet you'd just tape over it and record anyway. How would you do that if you take the little... I don't know how cassettes work. I don't know. I'm old, but I'm not that old. Okay, then the lesson, obviously, is to hide things that are important to you. We wouldn't be having this issue if you just kept your hands off my stuff. Don't ever come into my room again. Sunohara yanks his chair out and sits in it. I'm sleeping until noon. Don't bother me. Didn't you just wake up? Yes, but a certain someone ruined my nice, relaxing morning, so I'm going back to sleep now. Once he finishes his rant, he rests his head on the table, exhausted from the tirade. I had an actual yawn, which is not that difficult. I can readily yawn. I yawn slightly. Maybe I caught his drowsiness. I look down at my desk table and figure out what subject fourth period is. The thin textbook means English grammar. That teacher constantly calls on me. You should probably go to class, Tomoya. It's the same teacher every time. They're clones of each other. Sunohara is sound asleep. Hey, Sunohara. I grab his shoulders and give him a good shake. Huh? Hey, the teacher just called on you. What? Seriously? What's the question? You have to sing a song by Alice. I don't know who Alice is, but Sunohara has to sing a song. Oh, okay. Sunohara jumps out of his seat and stands. I don't know what the song is, so I can't sing it, or I would. He screams out the lyrics. The teacher turns around, his chalk still held to the blackboard. What was that, Sunohara-kun? Huh? I don't know what song this is. I feel like this is strange. I didn't call on you. The sound of muffled laughter begins to envelop the room. Tomoya is evil! Okazaki, you bastard! You embarrassed me in front of the whole class, man! I'll give you an unagi pie later to make up for it. How's that supposed to help? Because they taste great? Oh, because they taste great. Well, yeah, but... oh, whatever. So what should we do for lunch? Didn't he just offer pie? I think you should do pie. If you have money, let's go somewhere off campus. I'm broke. School cafeteria it is, then. The two of us walk down the hall. This is where Kyo comes in. Kyo is my favorite. I love Kyo. Sunohara suddenly leaps into the air as he reaches for the ceiling, apparently showing off how high he can jump. Did you see that? I just hit the ceiling with my first knuckle there. Impressive, right? I'm dazzled beyond words, let me tell you. Yeah, I'm not even trying my hardest either. If I gave it everything I had, I'd tear my uniform. So, you know, that's why I only half did it. Right. Sure. How thoughtful of you, because you've always cared so much about that uniform. It's as crowded as ever. It'll be fine, though. We just have to push the freshmen out of the way. Okay, this is our seat. Sunohara says with a smile to a bunch of freshmen who are sitting and chatting. I don't want them to associate with me with him. Blah, 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 blah. I buy a food ticket and then exchange it for a bowl of kitsune udon. I don't know these foods! I bring it to an open seat near the corner of the room and sit down by myself. Whoa, hold on, Okazaki. I just got those seats over there. Sunohara comes running to me holding his lunch tray. He quickly notices that I have no intention of getting up and moving to the seats he just forced the underclassmen out of. Okay, this is my seat then. Get out of the way, please. He tries to move the student in front of him, just like he tried to do with the freshmen, so that he can sit next to me. But this student is another third year, and he's on the rugby team, and on top of that, he's sitting with the rest of his rugby pals. What, you want us to move while we're still in the middle of our meal? Sorry, I thought you were a freshman. So you would have made me move while I was still eating if I was a freshman? No, of course not. Wait a minute. That's the guy who kicked me out of my seat the other day. A freshman on the rugby team who's sitting with them loudly announces the fact. Hey, thanks for snitching on me. Okay, I get what's going on here. Come on. We're taking this out back. I don't think it's a good idea. It's all a big misunderstanding. Sunohara gets grabbed by the nape of his neck and... he gets dragged away. That's great. I leave the cafeteria as soon as I finish my lunch. Whew, that was a disaster. Didn't even go to watch? I mean, you could have at least watched your friend get beat up. Look at that girl. You see her over there? A girl by the window is pointing outside and talking to a friend next to her. She's eating bread on her own. It looks like she's munching away as fast as she can. Isn't that cute? I wonder what class she's in. I haven't seen her around much. The words are enough to give me an idea of who it is. As I join the two and looking down on the courtyard, I see the girl sitting on the side of some stone steps eating by herself. It's her. Go down there! Sunohara probably won't be back for a while. I guess I'll see how she's doing. Hey! I approach the girl and call out to her. Why are you here all by yourself? Munch, 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 munch. I need something to munch on. Munch, munch. No, I don't need something to munch on because the only thing I have readily available is leftover Halloween candy. She really is eating anpan. I don't know what anpan is. Apparently it's a bread. Hey, did you hear me? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of eating. She stops eating to answer me, but that's it. I see. I decide to sit next to her and wait. I can see up to the window and the other girls were looking down from earlier. I can't read the words because they're white on a white background and there's just an itty bitty little shadow. No one's there now. Once she finishes her anpan, she begins sipping on a carton of milk. Why are you out here? Huh? Oh. I was just wondering why you're eating lunch out here all by yourself. Do you like this school? I've heard those words before, but this time she's asking me. Well, not particularly. I see. I really, really like it. But nothing can stay the same forever. The fun things, the happy things, all of it. It all eventually changes, you know? They're all words I heard yesterday morning. And that's why you can't feel the same way about this place now, huh? I finished the end of her sentence. Yes, that's right. Can you be more specific? I don't really understand. I had to take a lot of time off from school because I was sick. You were? Yes. For how long? A long time. Okay, then what? Well, I guess school stopped being a place where I could have fun. I still don't really understand what you mean. You must have had friends, right? I don't know if I would call them friends, but there were a few people I could talk to. They don't necessarily have to be good friends, just as long as you had someone. That's what matters. So basically what you're saying is, you took so much time off that it's become hard to talk to your friends. They formed their own groups while you weren't around. Is that about right? Are your friends really that heartless, though? I mean, typically speaking, most people would welcome someone back with open arms after a situation like that, no matter how long it's been. They won't welcome me back. Well, then they must be heartless. No, it's my fault for being away for so long. No, that's not really how that works. I'd only spent a little bit of time with those girls, and, well, they aren't at the school any longer. Okay, that's a different story. That's a totally different story. What? Why not? They all graduated. Just this spring. How long were you away for? 9 months. I see. She must feel like a transfer student at a brand new school. Considering the circumstances, how could she not? I felt like Urashima Taro. That's one way of putting it. Makes sense, though. I don't know who that is. I don't know any of these things. That's why I was eating lunch by myself. Okay. Thanks. I think I got it. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but it feels like maybe I overstepped my boundaries there. Like I pried more than I should have. Leave. I don't want to make myself feel any worse. It's not like I can do something to make her situation better anyway. I can't even keep my own life from being a mess. What am I trying to do? I laugh at myself and stand. Are you going somewhere? I'm going back. Oh yes, of course. I sat next to her without asking, and now I'm leaving without asking. See you later. Okay, see you again. Again, I wonder if we'll meet at the bottom of the hill sometime this week. On my way back to class, I think about how I'd prefer not to have anything more to do with her. That's kinda... I mean, cause like, she has no friends. And she's sitting out all by herself, but she doesn't really seem to want friends, necessarily. And I mean, this guy has enough going on already. He doesn't need an added responsibility of someone else's problems. So I don't know. What would have happened if I had stayed? I don't know. Well, I think this is a good place to end this episode. If you guys liked it and you want to see... words. If you liked it and want to see more, make sure you hit that like button and comment down below because I love getting feedback from you guys. If you're not subscribed already, make sure you do because I put out new content just like this every day except for Sunday. And with all that said, I will see you guys in the skies. Bye!